So we didn't fear death because we know that if you kill me today, tomorrow, somehow I will come. I have one in my house. I have an uncle. He's called Berire. For those that of us that are Urhobo will know the meaning of the name. Uncle Berire was born 3 times. Why? When he was born, he's my dad's younger brother. I think 2 months he died. His mother took him again. He gave birth exactly 2 months. The baby died. So they decided to put a mark on his stomach. When she took him again for the third time and gave birth, the baby came with a mark. Till tomorrow, my uncle still has that mark. They called him Beriri, meaning you don't come again. And he never died. We had that spirit of no fear. But now they have bastardized us with our leaders, with our royal fathers, just the way they do in Urhobo land. In Ereni, they have 24 oil wells. Each oil wells bring 2 million naira to each oil well. Now calculate 2 million times 24. That's what comes in every day. But yet they don't have light. They've not had light for the past 2 years. To eat is if you go there and give an old woman 100 naira, she will pray for you like the whole world. You've done the biggest thing in the whole world. And I'm asking, these are people that they suck the GDP from. The country relies on your resources. But yet, you don't have anything. There is nothing to show for it. It is our time we tell ourselves the truth. They go kill us, so, like Mazin and Kano, but we go kill them. Whether they like them or not, Biafra will come. Anyhow they want to, we there. We have to break free that fear. We have to break free from that shackles of fear. My brothers and sisters, I beg us in the name of the Most High. The time has come for us to drop everything and look at each other as what we are, brothers and sisters. Fight for your brother. Ihechua said, what greater love is there for a man to die for his friend? That's what they changed it to, but it's actually for a man to die for his brother. It is time we come together as a people and kick these people out, standing in knowing who we are. I have done my own. I have been able to trace myself to the house of Eluai, Levi. It has fallen on the house of Levi to gather the people of Israel and shout and tell them who they are. And I am doing my own. Bridge is doing their own, fighting for our borders. It is our own to fight for ourselves, to bring ourselves together, because the bridge government cannot do it by ourselves. For them, they can't do everything. They are fighting for the borders, fighting against the government. What are we doing? We have to fight to put our house together. I yield my mic for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elo. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Oh,
Thank you.
Worry sister is no longer there. Worry.
You didn't put me now. You said make I go come back. You not put me.
Oh, forgive me. I was not on the screen. I was not looking. I was just listening. It was pressing phone. Sorry. Oh shit. Oh dang. Hello. Thank you so much for this lecture. May God bless you. God bless you so much. It's very good that we have you. Our people that are listening, especially those on the anonymous section, are really grasping what you are submitting. You have administered a very great lecture today, and our people have learned, and this is going to help us to know what have happened to us and how what is ahead of us and how we should prepare for what is to come, because we need freedom. Our people need freedom. Our people deserve a better life. They deserve a future. They don't deserve the darkness of Nigeria. And this darkness have lasted for so long. It is something that we must fight against as a collective in order to in order to secure our people from this very evil. This Nigeria did not come, not for you, not for me, not for you to have a good life, not for you to have a future, not for you to have a better life, not for you to have a clean environment to live in, not for you to have a clean water to drink, not for you to have energy, not for you to have healthcare, hospitals, not for you to have good roads, not for you to have education, nothing. It has come to kill, to steal, to destroy, to rape. It has come to completely expunge us from our own land and turn our young men, young future to asylum and kill off and use our women for sex slave. The sex slavery started in the damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria at Edo State, where the kingdom of Igodomigodo fall in Edo land. The Oba of Benin, the Yoruba that came there that kill our people and want people to start saying things the way it is. We cannot come here and be preaching. It looks like it is not working. Every time Bini, 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 please don't make that mistake again. Igodomigodo is Igodomigodo. The Bini are the Yorubas, the occupiers in our land. It must be very stated, very clear. When they took over that kingdom, the remnant and the survivors were used as sex slaves, while the young men were used as cultists to kill themselves. And that cultism till today exists. Above Bini is the progenitor of cultism, is the progenitor of prostitution. They have tried to use different kind of street name to coin it. Some people call it Ashawo, some people call it Runs Girls, some people call it hookup girls. You can call it any name you want to call it, but it is sex slave is the English name, according to people who colonized that place. Since that time, after they saw that the sex slave that they have pressured our people economically, strangled and pursued into the street to make sex for money, they decided to start expunging them and chasing them, pushing them. They tightened the economic strangulation so that they will start leaving the land. The only hope of a mother in that territory was to send out their children to Italy, to Libya, to any Arab country, especially Arab countries, where they use them as sex slave. I witnessed this thing live, firsthand. I am not telling you. When I come on space here, I don't do propaganda. I say what I know, and that is why I spent time, sleepless nights to do my research, make course, do everything. I was in Libya. I was in Libya for almost 1 year and 6 months. I went to underground prison in Libya, so I know everything. That the first time I heard about Connection House, I thought it is a place where connection men stays to connect people to be able to escape the country, but it is not. It is a place where our young ladies, beautiful ladies, people that their country have failed them, people that their countries and the people who supposed to protect them have sold them out, are being bundled into by Arab men, and they have their children make sex with these people. They connect them with different Arab people who picks them up and pay their boss. They don't pay to these guys, they pay to their boss. It is after you have served these people, and you know people who engage in this thing are still these Bini women, these Ele Ibinu people. Ele Ibinu people are the people who have these connections, and some of our sisters, especially those who are born in Edo State, are following them to do that connection house. When you Some of these Benin boys, when they even get to Libya, they will sell their girlfriend into that connection house to raise money, and the girl will willingly do it. She will use her pussy to hustle, and the boyfriend will go first, cross to Italy, or if she's able to have maybe your madam, you're the one that enslave you, or the one that enslaved the one that enslave you. This enslavement is long, it has a connection. That's why they call it connection. The one that is enslaved, your madam is enslaved to enslave you, and you are now the victim, the one that produced the money. with your pekus, and you will do this. I'm telling you people a real life story. The first day I saw this, I cried. The same people I'm even crying for carry bucket of water and pour it on me. That was the time I said, no, I think that something is really wrong with me. Something is wrong with Nigerians. Every single Nigerians don't mind the tie they put to. Those tie where they wear for them are nonsense. Even those in a lawyer, you see those things they put for their head. Now nonsense. Those people are dundee. Those people are cowards. You know, when those people are non-entities, those people are going to suffer you to death. Your sisters and brothers are suffering. I'm telling you the truth. I saw them in Libya. I saw it firsthand. You will see some girls, they will look so lean. The first time I go to one ghetto, I look into people's eye, you can see the score from inside. I was like, wow. They tell me this one has been here for like 3 years, and it's not been any time he make money and they try to move the trunque. Even you're the person that will send you into the water that is going to push you to Italy. We also send another boys that will go into double cross your boat, and some will lose your engine and capsize you. If you meet the good ones there, that they still look you and pity your life, they will take your engine from you, and water will throw you until another people will still come there and kidnap you, put you in their cell, and then you will still pay another money. This is what the Oba of Benin have reduced the life of our young men and women to. If these people defeat you, think they are doing Biafra. They defeat Biafra. If you see they are talking, they said they defeat Biafra. If they defeat Biafra, they have defeated your future. If they defeat Biafra, they have defeated that thing that could have saved you. And of course, they have built you in a way that you believe that there is nothing that you cannot survive. But, my brother, if you have not been there, you will never know how it feels. I'm telling you the truth. So, this is the right time to make the wrong right. Oba of Benin is going to go down. He have killed many people. Not be say when they talk, they say, I know say if they dey with me now, they go and break my head. I don't fight with them. They don't break my head. I don't break their head many times. We don't quarter. But he is going to go down. I know they dim mouth, they talk am. People tell me, say, you go die. This is, but how long are you going to continue to entrust evil? How long are you continue to protect evil, to cite evil? This man has no farm. He has no industry. He has no warehouse. He doesn't have a workshop. He doesn't produce anything. So what the hell? Um, Claire Dims, are you still in there? I hope I'm
Yes,
being
sorry, I'm here.
I hope
I'm here.
I'm being heard.
No, yeah, I'm here. I
All
just
right. I
I
don't know
saw I
who's
saw I saw some article from Delta State government talking about Okwama that they have. In fact, I wanted to read it out to everybody.
read it.
I
Let
don't
us
know
hear
how
it.
the I don't know how the dreadful, whether they call them DSS or DA whatever, they I've been battling with them. I've just blocked them now. I don't know how they got into my this thing. So unfortunately, they said they've taken it out, and I can't read it out to you guys because I replied them whilst we were talking. Apparently, they have had some sort of roundtable discussion, and Okwama people are going to be allowed back to their community, and but they will still have like an IDP camp there, and So I was going to read it out, and some of terms and condition and all that rubbish was in there. So I don't know what it is that they are saying, and unfortunately I didn't say anything terrible, but they have just removed that from my from my page. I don't know. So yeah, I'm very much here. That was what I was trying to sort out, to at least inform people that that's the stage they are in. And I said to them that they should be paying these people compensation. They should be rebuilding the community
Yes,
and
they
look
should
after.
rebuild even after war. You have to rebuild the people you render, you destroy their land. If Americans they rebuild Germany, you have to
They were,
rebuild it. You have to
yeah.
pay for restitution.
So if anybody can get hold of that information, I've been blocked on it. I can't read it out because of my response to them. It's pathetic. I said you are you are the terrorists here. You should be able to compensate these people, get them into their homes and everything. But that's it. Hopefully, they will be. They are, according to what they have said now, they are going to be allowed back in their community. So that is the one of the development that is coming up. So I'm very much
Clearance.
here. Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed something. I cannot access the comment section. I have
I
tried.
couldn't, yeah, yeah. I couldn't. That's why I was jittery when I see double names and everything. I couldn't, up to today, I couldn't accept that. And it's as if two people were going on my account. So I've just blocked those two. I don't know who they are. So I've just blocked them now. So
Stop blocking people. Stop blocking them. Stop blocking you. Those people they don't have access to you. They don't have anything to affect you. We are here. These people are far too gone. We are here to help them. This is the only help you can give to these so-called people. And if you start blocking them off or start
no, no,
challenging
no,
them
not
like that,
not
it
not
might.
general people, not general people. They are just you can tell that they are fake. So why would they remove my response just now? Anyway, let's go ahead. They are immaterial. What's happening now is that that's the news coming from there. We don't know. And I saw one fake news as well as whether Tinubu is back and is in whether in River State or something like that, and all of that fake. They now anyway they are a propaganda country. We know that, and they are all criminals. They breed criminals, and it's all criminality, and it's all fake, 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 fake. I was in tears when I hear Enoho saying about all the oil wells in their area, and for over 2 years now, the people don't have light. What more can I say than the fact that my heart is broken? What more can I say? The people are suffering, and nobody can do anything about it. And people are saying we mustn't do something, and that's they've got something else coming. Something is going to be done. Biafra is going to be we are going to Finland. On 2nd of December there will be the declaration of the restoration of Biafra, whether they like it or not. And we will, what we are going to continue to do, we will do it. Nothing is going to stop this thing. The people are suffering, and we cannot continue to live like slaves, because these people are bent on killing us. Now we are fighting for our survival, for fighting to live. That is what we are fighting for now, because there's nothing else left in the country. It's just a jungle. It's worse than even the zoo in the animal. When you go to London Zoo or go to any of the zoos, it's all organized. This is a jamboree. There's no this zoo is completely no. There's no human feelings here. They're just doing, the way the condescending way the narration is, that as if they were doing the Okwama people a favor. Can you imagine these people? They are the lowest of the lowest. And whether they like it or not, Okwama is Biafra, Urhobo-Isoko is Biafra, and we are ready. When the time comes, we are ready to take everything that belongs to us. This nonsense, this rubbish, this subjugation needs to stop, and it will stop this year. Nothing will stop it. Nothing will stop us from restoring Biafra. You cannot kill every one of us, and that's the bottom line of this whole thing. Thank you.
Thank you
Sorry,
very much.
somebody needs to come in. Yeah.
Yeah. I was asking you because let us try to cool the atmosphere down. Those of you who have their hands up here, you can still just hang in there. I know that you want to respond to what Elo have said. I know that Pastor Loki Star is still there. Let us take some recordings to cool down. We were supposed to play the Prime Minister's speech in Belgium, but maybe we'll do that before we close the program.
Before when you give me mic, I wasn't to talk when you give my last time. Please. Consider that okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you have spoken then, right?
No, the person that has not even spoken is Kama Israel. Kama has not spoken since.
I was about to talk to them.
Yes,
Then somebody called me, so I had to keep the mic.
Okay,
yeah,
just
Kama has not
one
spoken.
minute first.
And
Let us
Chioma, whoever is called Chioma as well, has not spoken. All
listen
right.
to the
So,
advice from this man, because we don't like to listen to advice from mad people.
My name is Muammar Gaddafi. I was born in 1942 in a humble Bedouin tent near Sirte, in a Libya colonized by the Italians. My childhood was marked by the simplicity of the desert, with stars as the only light at night and the warm wind as the only melody. I grew up with a burning thirst for justice, fueled by the stories of the elders about resistance against occupation. Freedom is a natural right of every man. This is what I deeply believed, and this belief led me to join the military academy in Benghazi. I was young, idealistic, and thirsty for change. In 1969, with a few fellow officers, we overthrew King Idris III. I was then 27 and became the leader of Libya. My reign was marked by an unceasing quest for independence and sovereignty for Libya. I nationalized the oil industry, ensuring the prosperity of my people. I also launched major projects, like the Great Man-Made River, to bring fresh water to all regions of Libya. One who has no ambition has nothing. I always believed that ambition was the key to progress, and I wanted Libya to be a beacon for Africa and the Arab world. But my reign was not without controversy. I was criticized, ostracized, and even attacked. But I always believed in my vision for Libya. I wrote the Green Book, where I outlined my philosophy on direct democracy and socialism. Democracy is not in the ballot boxes, but in the participation of the people. I always believed that power should belong to the people. But the winds of history sometimes blow with violence. In 2011, uprisings broke out in Libya. Foreign forces intervened, and I was hunted down. On October 20th, 2011, near Sirte, my life came to a brutal end. It is with a heavy heart that I look back and realize that some of those who betrayed me did not understand the gravity of their actions. My own people, driven by external forces, did not understand that their betrayal would be a condemnation for themselves to the irreversible. The West manipulated minds, sowing discord and division among my own. Betrayal can never be a viable option. It may seem lucrative in the short term, but it incurs a moral debt that can never be repaid. The price of betrayal is heavy, and it can haunt those guilty of it for the rest of their lives. I sound the alarm to my African brothers and sisters. Do not fall into the trap of betrayal for some fleeting gains. The West only thinks of itself, its own interests. If you betray your own people, if you turn your back on your African brothers and sisters for the sake of the West, you will condemn yourself to remain prisoners of your actions. Unity is the only path to freedom. When we turn against each other, we strengthen the chains of our own oppression. History shows us that division only leads to weakness and vulnerability. True freedom can only be achieved when we stand together as a people, as united Africans. The temporary sacrifices we make for the common good will ultimately free us from the shackles of foreign oppression. Let's not let the divisions sown by others blind us. Today I look from beyond, hoping that my words will serve as a constant reminder. The West may offer tempting promises, but they are often tinged with deception. True strength lies in our unity, in our solidarity as the African people. Do not betray your brothers and sisters. Do not betray Africa. In life, there are times when one must choose between living one's own life fully, entirely, completely, or dragging the dishonorable, hollow, and false existence that the world, in its hypocrisy, imposes on us. I chose to live by my convictions, and I hope my story will inspire others to do the same. Life is fleeting, but ideas are eternal. I hope my legacy will continue to inspire future generations to fight for justice, freedom, and dignity.
Job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. We have Nigeria. We have Buhari. The truth is that there is no Nigeria anymore. And if Africans are waiting for Nigeria, and they go to AU and they say, we have Nigeria, we have Buhari. Maybe we have Buhari 6.1 feet, but we don't have Nigeria. Have no good words. He said, Biafra struggle, they take her now be waiting for happen before. But they not say, not be waiting happen before. They use the time when they say fight Biafra, when they betray Biafra, then they use that mind, then they use that face to see they do Biafra. Now, but they not say, not be the same thing, not be what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, reaching you again today is one of the greatest state in the United States of Biafra, USB, Urhobo-Isoko State Biafra, Urhobo-Isoko State of Biafra homeschooling program. The media war against my people has become intensive. Propagandas, lies, and destruction against Biafrans continues by the Yorubas in Lagos. A few years ago, a governor of Lagos State threatened to gather all Igbos and drop them off in the lagoon. A few years ago, Igbos were gathered and deported to Anambra State. And this year, 2024, Igbo children were deported from Lagos to Nigeria, another Yoruba state. Osun State and the young men committed suicide as they lost their way at Oshogbo. When you want to fight back some sellout individuals who are looking for political appointments, we'll be calling you ethnico-tribo bigot. You're killing me and my people, yet you won't let me defend myself, killing me and calling me ethnic bigots. It will never be well with Nigeria and their partners. I cause you today, for you have brought disunity and death upon my people. For that reason, call shall be upon your generation and your 10th generation to come, including the British, for the tragedy, agony, and pains you inflicted upon us is unbearable. Biafra will come, but you may see it. Reason being that millions have paid the painful sacrifices for freedom and liberty of Biafran people, but you have chosen darkness against light, death against life, and confusion against wisdom, and you chose Nigeria against the survival of your race. Until you turn from these darkest evil of Nigeria, your generation shall suffer for your iniquities, works against the sacrifices of millions of innocent children starved to death for the sake of freedom by those foreign terrorists called colonials. Join Urhobo-Isoko State of Biafra this morning on X by 10:30 a.m. Biafra land time, BLT 4:30 a.m. USA. They started killing us. Igodo, Idu, Ibo, Esam, we were all living together. Isekiri, do, Ijodo, Esakodo, Isokodo, Biafra, do.
Am I go able? Here's your block. Here's your block our pages. Enjoy it yourself like a mirror.
There is a man called Ifeanyi Ubah. As soon as this whole thing started, he went about lying to the presidency of the zoo, and he talks to me every day. I have never in my life spoken to Ifeanyi Ubah before. I have not. He kept using the name of IPOB to extort money. Very comfortable individuals in and around the Nnewi during this period. He has been going around duping people, obtaining money from them with falsehood, because he claimed that he would defend their properties for them and prevent our angry young people from attacking them. And he told Asorok that we speak on a daily basis, that he is in control of what is happening on the ground. That was the man that when this whole thing started, he was the one that was seen distributing 20,000 naira each to some hooligans. Very, very sad indeed. But those people that later on decided to occupy the road leading from Onitsha to Owerri, that necessitated or warranted the order that I gave during one of our emergency broadcasts that they should clear from the roads, which they did. If you know this man, Ifeanyi Ubah, who is from Nnewi, you go and warn him. All those stupid politics and games they play, we don't play it. We are IPOB. We don't play all those. They can play that nonsensical games with the hotelier. Not with us. Because we are very, very serious. If you have been duped with the name of IPOB, if you have been deceived into thinking that Ifeanyi Ubah has the ear of anyone, not even the unit coordinator in his village, then you are grossly mistaken. We don't know who he is, and we do not care to know who he is. The people of Nnewi should please take note and stop giving him your money or allowing him access to whatever influence that he thinks you may be able to wield in Abuja based on these lies he's been propagating. We don't know who he is. There is a man called Ifeanyi Ubah that said his community. As soon as this whole thing started, he went about lying to the presidency of the zoo, and he talks to me every day. I have never in my life spoken to Ifeanyi Ubah before. I have not. He kept using the name of IPOB to extort money. Very comfortable individuals in and around the Nnewi during this period. He has been going around duping people, obtaining money from them with falsehood, because he claimed that he would defend their properties for them and prevent our angry young people from attacking them. And he told Asorok that we speak on a daily basis, that he is in control of what is happening on the ground. That was the man that when this whole thing started, he was the one that was seen distributing 20,000 naira each to some hooligans. Very, very sad indeed. But those people that later on decided to occupy the road leading from Onitsha to Owerri, that necessitated or warranted the order that I gave During one of our emergency broadcasts that they should clear from the roads, which they did. If you know this man, Ifeanyi who is from Nnewi, you go and warn him. All those stupid politics and games they play, we don't play it. We are IPOB. We don't play all those. They can play that nonsensical games with the hotelier. Not with us. Because we are very, very serious. If you have been duped with the name of IPOB, if you have been deceived into thinking that Ifeanyi has the ear of anyone, not even the unit coordinator in his village, then you are grossly mistaken. We don't know who he is, and we do not care to know who he is. The people of Nnewi should please take note and stop giving him your money or allowing him access to whatever influence that he thinks you may be able to wield in Abuja based on these lies he's been propagating. We don't know who he is. There is a man called Ifeanyi by the state community. As soon as this whole thing started, he went about lying to the presidency on the Zoom, and he talks to me every day.
Kama is real.
Yes, sir.
Kama is real. Salute you.
Sorry,
The same here.
Chioma, sorry, Kama is real. Chioma, I haven't forgotten you. So probably after Kama is real, Chioma will go then. Frank, sorry. I think I just I think she
I think
is there.
Chioma sound like a new person. Let her go first, then I will
Okay.
come after her.
All right. Thank you, Kama.
Thank you, Kama.
Chioma, please, the mic is yours. Go ahead.
Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters. Am I coming out?
You're
Loud and
welcome.
clear.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm not a new person. I have been with you every day. The truth remains that I couldn't get my camera, my mic to speak with it. It was this night I was able to do it myself. So that was the problem. I'm not a new person. I have been with you every day, every day. If you see me, I normally give you hand every time. I'm not a new person. I'm not a new person in this struggle. I've been with Mazina the Kano, even 2019. That was when Simon Epa, our prime minister, started. We were the first state that started with him. So I'm not a new person.
Indeed.
I've been listening since morning. Everything you have been saying, I concur with everything you have said because I saw Biafra war. I saw Biafra. I saw what happened to us during the Biafra war. So I am the type that it is Biafra or Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. What I have seen, what God has shown me in the spiritual realm about Biafra, let me start from one. The first time was 2017. We were in a very big forest. Mazina the Kanu was preaching, everybody gathered, we listened to him. What did we see? We saw those riot soldiers started shooting, all of us ran away. I entered one uncompleted building, that was where I took cover. 4 days after it, they went to his house and killed 28 men. We didn't hear his whereabouts again. 4 days again, after 1 year, nobody heard from him. 4 days again, I had another dream. In that dream, the hall was so massive that the judges in that hall were more than 1,000. And the Mazina Kanu was sitting by the right hand. I was sitting that side on. That Mazina Kanu was sitting. Who did I see in that dream? I saw our Lord Jesus Christ, the Most High God, the Holy One of Israel, the great I am. I saw our Daddy Jesus coming. I started shouting, see Jesus, Jesus is coming, Jesus. Jesus went straight to where Mazenland Kanu was. 4 days after Mazenland Kanu spoke in Israel. I'm just giving you him. Are you with me?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Hello?
I am with you, but I still want to ask you a question regarding what you said about Jesus. You were born probably maybe you're somewhere around 12 during the war. How do you know that that particular person you saw is Jesus Christ? You know.
I'm 59 years, not a lady. I'm a lady. I'm a grandmother. I'm not a little girl. I'm 69 years old. Told you that I saw Biafra. I saw Biafra war. We went to Mbano during Biafra. So I'm not a little girl. I'm just telling you what happened. So I'm just telling you, just listen to, because God normally, people, everybody, don't know how spiritual, everybody, I know God endowed everybody with spiritual gift. People do not know, unless you don't, if you are
No,
not a
mommy is
very
asking
strong,
how you were able to identify that the particular person was truly Jesus. It could have been Nnamdi Kanu, it could have been anybody in form of.
no, that's
It could have been part of our ancestors and all that, you know,
Exactly.
because you're part of them, so you can easily remember them. But
that picture. That picture, that picture you saw about Jesus, that was the picture that appeared. I'm telling you the truth.
That picture,
Listen
you
to
know,
me.
that is Jesus. That is not the picture of
You
Jesus.
push your Allah have finished now. You push your
Hold
Allah have
please
finished.
now, please, please.
Sorry, mommy, go ahead.
When it is, don't worry. Don't you do not know me. People that know me, they know that I'm not. What this? So
Ma, go
second,
ahead, go ahead.
the third one, was I was in another dream. They started beating Mars in the canal. I started crying. I said that they have killed Onyendu. They killed Onyendu. They started beating him, beating him. He fell down. And they started beating him. He fell down. Who did I see? That man with beret and carried that their kettle to go and pray. I said, God Almighty, this is what man the canal saw. So they want to really Islamize us. I opened my eyes and started praying. God. 4 days they was kidnapped and renditioned to Nigeria. So that is it. That is it. So whoever that's telling you, Biafra is a spirit. People do not know. The spirit of Biafra is around. He is the one fighting now. I'm telling you the truth. People do not know. Because as we are running during that Biafra war, if you see dead bodies on the way, many dead bodies. So what are you telling me? I saw Biafra. It is Biafra or Biafra. That is where I stand. I'm telling you the truth. Telling you. So people do not know. Biafra is the spirit and it is unstable. No man born of the woman will stop Biafra. People do not know. Let them continue to do their propaganda and do their sabotage, whatever they are doing. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. The Kanu is a prophet. He's a prophet of the Most High. People don't know. He's a very wonderful prophet. He's a prophet. People don't know. I don't think that they have that type of uh, person in this country, in this world. Imagine now, he's a prophet. He told us everything. The man that saw tomorrow. So ask me whatever I want to ask me. So I'm a Biafran. I saw Biafra, and we were trained during Biafra. We knew how to take cover during when the bomb is coming. We were schooling inside the bush. Inside the bush. So I saw Biafra, not a little girl.
So Ma, I want to. You are talking about your experience during the Biafra war. Is there any particular message during that war that you can, if you can remember, because you were probably very young at that time as well, that you can reflection on during the war? Exactly. If you can just tell us as we are here your experience, what you experienced during the war. It will be refreshing to know firsthand from somebody who experienced the war. I know you said a little bit about it. Something that come out, you know, that's, come out straight to you, that you can always remember, that you won't forget this aspect during the war. Thank you.
About many things. Even my cousin was taken to Gabon. His tummy was swelling. They took him to Gabon. One of my mother's how do they call the mess? Her her 3 children went to war. They didn't come back. My cousin, my first cousin, my father's only sister, her daughter went to market, and that day they threw bomb in the market. She was among those that died. So I know everything. I wasn't a little girl during the Biafra war. I wasn't a little girl. Wasn't a little girl. They were bombing they were bombing market. They were bombing. Even because of that, we were schooling in the bush under the we call it Uba tree
Under
now.
battery,
That
yes.
time was, and so that was how we were schooling. And when and all the buildings, the real buildings with zinc, they covered all the buildings with palm, palm, palm trees. They used it to cover. My father's building was immaculate white. They covered everything with. So they were bombing everything. I'm not even saying my own brother. Let me be very frank to you. My own elder brother was in there first. They were the ones that were bombing the Nigeria. I'm telling you. My 3 brothers went to war. 3 of them came back. Even my husband also went to war. He came back. So my husband was a soldier. He was in the signal. So I'm not a little girl. I know everything that happened during the Biafra war. That is why I'm one of those that said, you my children say, Mommy, say Biafra or death. Biafra or death, because I have suffered. Children will go to school. They won't see job. They all came with 2-1, 2-1. They don't get any job. Even people that got passed, they gave them director. The children that got 2-1 first class, their supervisors under the. No, 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 no.
Mommy, can I
No, no,
ask you
no,
a
no.
question, please?
No, no, no,
Mommy,
no.
can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, worry
Anyway,
sister. Go ahead. She said we should ask her question. Go
Okay, I
ahead.
beg. I want to ask you for your family now, because you say your brothers, everybody went to war. They go fight war, like they which mean they be soldiers. Right now, as we speak, so in your family back home, is there anybody when is there for this zoo military right now?
I still have what?
So with waiting when I go through, your brother still there first
I,
that military zoo.
this time is my.
Eh?
I've spoken. Is my niece. They are first.
So you cannot preach to that your niece that this is what happened because of the zoo country. So who is it protecting in that military that is right now? And is your brother, so you know they see what did they happen for Southeast right now? Say those zoo people, the military, they come to come people anyhow, and you not go fit take mouth and ear and eye to see what with the talk. Even what you go not tell them in the past, both in mama or in brother or somebody, all of them way the ones wey don kpeme for inside this war, and they won't get Biafra again. You know if you come out for that zoo military and come join us, make fight. You know if you talk to Ram, or you won't give us your number, me call we call am, make talk to Ram. Sir, madam, thank you.
Told me. He said, this thing, do you know the way we are protecting the Igbos? It is not funny. But my happiness is my people that are voting. I made sure that everybody, my household,
So that your brother
I'm
were there for
telling
military now, so you don't vote, you don't talk to am make you vote.
you, there is a mix, a legend, it's about the army.
Okay, she's your niece.
Not,
Okay, she don't vote.
I send the link. I send My friend
Send the name
platform.
and in date of birth. Make the help him since he don't know
If
how.
you not go
If
fit
you
do
not go
am,
fit
yes.
get chance do am, make the assist him.
Okay, and tell am say
So
there is no second chance. If you not return, come back now. Because our leader say they go pay them double. So tell am, if you not repent, come back. There is no second chance for am. Oh. So
point of
that time you cannot
so
save her. Oh. You cannot save her that time. So please
the
sing to her.
name
Send our PM program. Go give her. Make it a listen. Send it. Make it be like prayer points. There are prayer points. Jerry Eze every morning. People they send them. Share. So this platform, share them. Go give them every day. Share. Anyone what you see for here, Sister Stella. Anybody you see, they share to them. One day, the spirit of Chuko Kakabema go arrest her. Or only she go waka come like zombie. He go come and join us. If not, that place where they go so. Then at the road of no return. Keep on singing it to her. Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much.
Hello,
Thank you.
university. Can I ask you a question, ma, please? If it's okay?
My darling, God,
Yeah, ma.
I,
For example, what you narrated about the war and people that lost their life in the family, and those that my question is, I strongly believe that with the experience and every one of us here understand that the war haven't ended. Because of the Zoo military in our territory, the war still going on. My question I want to ask as a knowledgeable mother and who have experience of this thing. As most of us that was born 1980, 70 after the war, if any of us decide
mm,
to make sure that we
mm.
take down anybody wearing Nigerian uniform down to the grave, do you think we are doing a bad thing or good thing?
My dear, I told you that it is Biafra or death. I saw something. I have
So
suffered
so
too
you
much
so
for this.
every reasonable person know that what we are doing is the right thing because of what they have done to us, right?
I am telling you that I am struggling behind every one of you. I'm telling you the truth. If you see my write up in Twitter,
Ma,
you see.
I just want you to tell me, is it the right thing because of what they have done to us? Because apart from bombing our land, starving our people, deprive us from the history of the calamity they have done, keep us in object poverty, still some people among us to be enabler to keep our people in object poverty and disease, deprive them from a viable hospital so they can die after starving them and putting them into this condition, and keep our youth from being idle, and use the money that's supposed to use to put infrastructure to acquire weapons to shoot this youth down. So if any of us take it as ourselves and build a strong military to go after Nigeria, do you think it's the right thing?
If there's any other adjective to qualify that, it's double.
Thank you, man. That's
To
what I
tell you
want the world to understand, that you witness it, and any of what is happening today, if you are putting on a Nigerian uniform, you are against us. Thank you, man.
Uh,
can I say
thank you, mommy. Mommy, let me still explain that to you. The reason why my brother is asking you this question is because there have been people out there trying to put us to trying to make us to seem like an aggressor, and there are
you don't
people who
get
are also trying to bury our history. So we people tell us, no, you have not seen the war. You were not born during the war. But the truth is that these people never stop killing us. So that's why he's asking you if it is the right thing to do to defend our women and children. And you said yes, that it is either life or death to do that. And then
Thank you, University, for explaining, because I want the gullible zoo media and some gullible morons who are waiting for political appointment to understand that the war haven't ended and they are all in danger. Without us, they are all
the
dead.
word.
absolutely,
The
it's
word
still going on. They are killing our people. They are kidnapping our people. If the Nigerian army hold
very
you, you have to pay millions to bail yourself from their hands. If the police hold you, you have to pay millions to bail yourself from their hand. If the terrorists they are shipping with Dangote trucks into our lands, they hold you in your farm, haven't raped your wife and your girl child, they will still demand million from your hands. In Delta State, the maximum, the minimum they are paying is 5 million. They are paying to terrorists in order to obey them from their hand. If police hold you, you are going to pay 4 million to the police or the this thing. So they have practically turned us into hostage in our own land. The war is not over. It is by the grace of God that we are still alive. And the continuation of this war, the killing of our people, and those who mastermind it, and those who give them weapon, who partnered with them, these foreign partners who are the oil owners like Shell, Total, and those French government who are supplying them this ammunition to kill the indigenous owners of the land. They are the one who have made it possible for the war to continue, and they made also possible for us to flee, to be in a safe place in order to be a voice to our people. And that is what we are doing. And I thank you very much for your answer. And thank you, my brother, for actually asking that question. I never thought about it.
I want to say before I conclude. There's something that I do not know if everybody saw it. I saw it when I was with IPOB DOS. Do you know that this Janjaweed military, the Boko Haram military, they loaded out their big lorry with youth, young boys. When I watched it, 2 days I didn't eat. You know what they did? They brought them that fire they have already put that fire. They bring them out from that their big lorry. They just throw them alive inside the fire. They were burning them alive. After seeing it, I said, God, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. No mercy. I'm telling you, Operation No Mercy.
Yes. Mommy, those IPOB in Nigeria, we don't know what they are looking for. We don't bet with our oppressor and the killers of our people. It's impossible.
So
Uh,
I saw the army, the soldiers brought the youth. That was over 1 year
mm,
ago.
it's horrible.
Eh?
It's horrible. And we
They
you know
brought
that we love you so very much, Mommy Choma, and we are glad that you are still here. We have even people like you in the government. We have people like Madam Josephine Anirejuerewa from the Ichekiri Chekiri axis of
Iwere State.
Iwere
Mm.
state of Biafra, and she's one of the oldest mother in Biafra. I think she's over 80 something years old, and she looks strong. She look ever going, and she also was also young during the war, but she was the part. Those are the ones who witnessed the propaganda of Nigeria in my territory, where the Nigerian army were putting on Biafran military uniform, and they were raping our people, kidnapping our young girls. They were raping not even women, girls, kids. These people, Nigerian
the
army
place.
raped, and they even after the war occupied our land and engaged in our government. They today now their children are claiming that they are our people. They are still the one running the government up to today. They share the position, the powers among themselves. They occupied all the oil companies. They are dealing with the France, with the Americans, and with the British, and they now speak for us. When they speak now, looks like though the land have spoken, but the owners of the land are being subjugated, and they, they that is why when they are talking, they are telling you that we are not Igbos. These are the people who played those propagandas, and they are still occupying the land. We are going to burn everything down so that we will start afresh. That's why my brother, that question my brother is asks you there is very deep, because we want to do big thing this time.
As we married Calabari, he married Data Igbo. So Okpana. No, uh,
Eka,
Eka. Course, my brother's wife is Sheila, right? So what are you talking about? My brother was in the engineering division of, of the Biafra
mm,
army. When after the war, but so I had the force, I have land force, I had the engineer, 3 brothers, the same father, the same mother. So I had the one married from Calabar. got married from Ika side.
Mm.
So what are you telling me? So we are the same.
We are one
We are
very big family.
deceived you people. They can't deceive us because even when I was a little girl, let me tell you this story now. I was 6 years old. My mother told me, Chichoma Wam, Israel. Do you know that you are Israelite? That was what my mother told me. I can't
Oh,
forget. Yes. And my mother lived for 100 years. My father lived for 120, 110. My grandfather's my grandmother lived for 120. So they had no limit to them in the family. Which mess came from the Fulani. Fulani is
yes.
the enemy of
Mommy Choma, I told somebody here where I live that my grandfather was 155 years before he died. They didn't believe me. They said it's impossible.
my grandmother. And then my father didn't use glasses at 110. Never use glasses. Forget
University,
about
Eh?
Mommy Chioma, I just want to chip in something. Mommy Chioma, I just want to say that I just want to make this thing clear as you are here. During the time of when Mazen and the Kano and all those IPOB was, when they go to war, Abia High School, Mazen and the Kano's house, when they tried to raise flag or anything, they all was shoot aside, and there was nobody ever raises hands against the Nigerian terrorist uniform. Let me call them Nigerian military, right? But right now, such a thing, it cannot happen again. You know the reason why? Because the hands are on the decks, and our PM, Simon Ekpa, is in charge. And the reason why you see that everyone, including the enablers, Nigerian government, they are so against our PM is because you know why? I just want to make it clear as we are here. The reason why they are so angry about our PM is the reason why? Because you can't go to high school to pray for Biafra right now and be shoot aside. It will not happen. And if ever by mistake happen, if 3 people go down, Nigerian men in uniform, 1,000 something will go down before the month runs out. That is the reason why they hate our PM, and they never want to see such a thing happen from the Biafran territory. So, as things stand now, I believe that all of you can hold your chest and say, yes, it is the time. That is what I just want to let you know, ma. All those things that happened, they are getting it back.
solid.
Thank you, ma.
And that's in 2019. 2019, that first week, he started that we were the first fans of our PM. So nobody tells me anything about him. Even the day Mazina Kanu told us to follow him, I watched. I was see Mazina Kanu message. Everything is in my brain. I didn't miss anything. I told you since 2017. So I'm not a baby in this struggle. For me to leave US and change to Simon Epa, I'm a very good friend of Bishop Comfort. So ask her about me. So finish. Because I have not been speaking. I haven't come out to speak before.
So
I'm asking Bishop Comfort.
Minister Comfort.
We were together in IPOB. So immediately she said, Chama, oh yeah, so I joined her. Because I'm not there.
I will tell her that I heard from you.
She's my very good sister.
Yeah, she's one
Very
of the
good.
strongest women in the cabinet.
Very good
Yes,
sister.
she's a great woman. Thank you so much, mommy.
So
Yeah.
God Almighty will to guide and protect all of you because you are doing a great deal. It is not easy to start from early morning till night every day. You see me, if you check, you will be seeing Chama, but you do not know. I'm just in the listening side. I continue to listen. It is not an easy journey. We have started in a very good way, and God Almighty will see us through. We will never relent. No power. It is Biafra or Biafra. I'm telling you the truth. Because these people, they have really dealt with us. They have dealt with us. No, 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 no. Children will go to school. No, no job. How many graduates? No job. No, 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 no. Enough is enough, my dear. We are bringing Finland to them. I told my people, We are bringing Finland to Nigeria, to Biafra. Nothing like, no, all of them, they know now. Before they say call zoo, all of them, they are calling zoo. They're calling zoo. Before, they say, Mom, what are you calling them zoo? Now they say, Mom, you really said it is Nigeria is the real zoo. My children, they have all voted anyway.
Yeah,
They have
they are.
voted.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. We do appreciate your presence today. From coming from the listener side to be a speaker. Please, we would like you to do this more often. It's to encourage everybody, so that's a very good thing you've done today, and we do appreciate your contribution to what has gone on today. Thank you. The host, sorry to have interjected. Go on.
No.
And because I'm conscious there are a
Okay.
few people's hands up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you again. Thank
I know she was
thank
talking about the lack of job and those things. That is economic strangulation. They want to practically turn everybody to criminals. They breed criminals. So when you don't have job, what would you do? And you don't have the resources
you.
to develop your own. It is going to be a criminal society. Thank you very much, Mommy Choma. And Frank, thank you for your patience and everything. Udo is also there. We go to Frank before we go to Udo. And thank you very much, Mommy Choma. Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy Choma is over 80 something years and she's with us in Biafra and she's still fighting. She has witnessed the war. She has seen people die for freedom. And then she is still here and she continued to fight. This is a very good lesson that we have learned today. And for her presence here is a huge lesson to all the young people, especially the gullibles who are out there still capitulating. And you have to emulate our mommy, emulate our elders. If people like this can still be in the forefront of the struggle, let alone you that still have a lot of life years ahead of you. Thank you very much, Bobby Choba. Frank, are you still in there?
Pray, vote and
Yeah,
pray,
I'm here.
Mommy, you said?
pray. I said they should go pray so that our angels will get something for the angels. They should pray.
Yes.
Eh, pray,
Please pay to the
please.
government, support the government, pay your tax, help others to
Us,
vote. These are the activities that is these are the driving point that will lead us to our destination.
pray in our dues. We
Yes.
still pay offering, 5 pounds offering.
Mm. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. And
But I love all of you.
thank you. All
Love,
all the churches should try to pay your tax. Don't only pay to the church. Share the 10% from whatever you get from your ministry and put it in freedom fighting so that we can secure our freedom. That is what the Bible says. And
yes,
mm,
our religion
yes,
is
all the churches in our land
the
should do the right thing that the Bible has said. Everything they gather, they end. They should give 10% to secure freedom. After freedom have come, we will help them to manage that their resources. We will turn their churches to a castle. Then those are not churches. Those are just business. Those money can turn those church. If you go to church, you go to a nice place. Haven't you seen church in Europe? Go to make a Vatican and see what is in there. It's a beautiful place. So, but because without freedom, you will see these things you are seeing. You think that it's a life. Thank you very much, Mommy Choma.
God bless all
God
of you.
bless you.
Let me go back to my
Thank
Okay,
you.
side.
Thank you so much.
okay,
This
brother.
is Kama. I think it's my turn now.
Oh,
My
Kama, it's your turn, right? I thought it's Frank's turn. Oh. You have not spoken. Go
No,
ahead, sir.
no, it's me now. Thank you
Yes.
so much, University. I've been here waiting for you to come back, and Gladine has done really well. She has been here. You know, uh, Mind they've kicked me off so many times, and come back, worry sister, and everyone. Otunwamwanya Ugo. I greet all of you, all our ministers in the house. I greet you. I'm so happy the way today went, especially when our sister was giving us the history because I can actually relate with the history very, very well. Sometimes we trying to keep certain things for ourselves because people tend to see us as a controversial people, maybe because we're realist or but obviously it doesn't matter. That's why we ask question. Like when I asked our mommy question, not necessarily because I'm doubting, but I just want to know uh, uh, the encounter that actually lead her into uh, making that decision that the person she saw is Jesus, because obviously, according to the Bible, Jesus died 2,000 years ago. So, for someone to say, I see Jesus in my dream, there must be something that happened that, because not because of picture or, there must be a reason why you made that decision to say that this is the person that I saw, and all that. So it's not like a doubt.
Kama, you also know that sometimes what you imagine, that is
Yeah,
that will be a replica, as in to be a representative of a person you will see in a particular vision, but the same message is being passed.
even day-to-day activities also, is like a dream. Day-to-day activities, you can go to bed and dream, all the things all the activities of the day. Yes, there you can also get a revelation from dream and all that, but it's always good. Personally, I like to know at what point you now made that decision that this is exactly, uh, uh, for example, if you see your mom, in the dream, obviously is your mom, your mom, you know, you cannot say that I believe is my mom because you already know. It's something that you don't know that you believe, you know, obviously, but what you don't believe it, you just know, so if I don't know about somebody, I've never seen the person before, and if you're telling a story to somebody like me, I've I will always interject to ask you that question because I know the history. So how do you know is this person? Is there by revelation or just um, your mind is telling you that this is the person? Anyway, I'm happy for the history
But
of our.
come on, wait. Let us finish
Yeah.
this point first. But yes, yes, because you know that our mothers are like my mom.
Yeah.
She used to imagine the picture that she has always been shown to be um Jesus. That is, anytime when she sees a vision, it is that image that appear in the place of Jesus.
Just
You understand? But the same, whatever that vision is trying to show or tell, the same thing is also being passed. But it comes. But if she had had a different, that is as in, it's like a mind programming. I mean, this Jesus part of the story. You understand?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I need you to have this. Yeah.
So it's like what you see frequently. So is part of your kind of lifestyle. So you just, it has built up in your system. So yeah, that's
Exactly.
exact. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We move on. Our history is something that I'm looking forward to because we have history, and it's not that our history has been destroyed. It's just that people are not paying attention. I mentioned three great men that we can say that these people can hide history. But what pushed them, you know, to tell the story of Lagos, the story of the Benin, the story of Onitsha, Idu, and all that. I don't know, but I wasn't expecting it from them, but something definitely pushed them. One of them is the Oba of Lagos, the one that said that our people will drown in the sea, or if they vote to vote somebody else instead of I think Abode or somebody like that. You know, this man was telling the story of Lagos, how our people founded Lagos. And you 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 don't expect somebody like him to tell such a story, because you might think that the Yorubas will come after him, or that he's supporting that Lagos is no man's land, or and all that. But he was telling the story on camera, and that story is still there. The same thing with the current Oni, is it Oba of Bini or something, was telling the story about how, you know, uh, um, they displaced the Igbos because of the war and everything, and how they migrated from this place to another place and all that. These are real history, but somehow why is him telling that story on camera? But he's living in that evil that they committed, but he's telling the story and he's out there, so he can't deny it. But after the whole thing, people just think, oh, they didn't take it as anything. But we are going to go back to those things and use it to demand for our land, to demand for our right, to demand for, things that belong to us. Because this is the whole thing about divide and rule. They divided us, they, conquered the people they will conquer, and up till now, they are still eating the proxy, of those things. They are still eating from, the evil that their forefathers committed. Just the same thing like what Britain is still doing. Their forefathers committed all this evil against, you know, uh, uh, the people of Africa, and they're still eating on it, behaving as if nothing happened. This, but anyway, that's our
Yeah,
history.
the instruction from Belgium, from the former king of Belgium, the instruction is never to let them rise up, never to let them survive, never to let them get independence, because if they do, so this is why. But that does not mean that Africa cannot rise up. Africa can rise up. Some few people are going to pay the price, but who is going to bear the cat? That is the question. But
We are already
Mhm,
on our way.
mhm.
A lot of things are going on in West Africa. I'm sure you're paying attention to other countries in West Africa as well. A lot, a lot are going on in West Africa. You know, Even though they are suppressing it, they don't want it. In the media. You know, you can imagine that the Russian army and the French army met face to face in Senegal. Is it Senegal, or is either Senegal or
Senegal.
Niger? Yeah, I think it's Senegal.
Mm.
Face to face, so a lot of things are happening.
Do you know that
A
the
lot of
Senegal young president was almost killed lately?
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
by
He was lucky.
his own Musa, his
His
own
own Musa, yes, his own
Musa.
chief of staff.
I'm telling you, because they are still working for French uh, 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 government. because they told them to leave the country, that they are capable of, securing themselves and all that. And they turn around. These people, anyway, they've arrested him.
Yeah,
Come on, my brother. Sorry,
it's under arrest.
sorry, my brother. Did you just take a close look the face of the coup plot, the guy that want to assassinate him, the
Very
chief of staff?
ugly.
He looked like a Fulani. He just,
Yeah,
It's
you just see,
Fulani. Not
just
he
go and
look
look
like.
at it
It's
very,
Fulani.
very
is
close.
It's
He
just
look
yeah,
because
like a
he's very
Fulani. He's the
beautiful.
one with a watch.
Hmm.
He's the one with a watch in his hand. Look at him very closely. And when you look at him, you will see a baboon who ready to betray his own. Go ahead, my brother.
and he wanted to do it by himself so that he would take the whole glory. He didn't even send the junior
He
and
had
all
men
that.
with him. Oh.
Yeah, he had people with him, but he wanted to do it by himself. You know. But unfortunately, like I said, a lot is happening within West Africa, and some people say the hand of God is in everything that is happening within West Africa at the moment, and they can't stop. They can't stop. You can imagine that now Chad, Niger, want to join Chad. Sorry, Chad want to join Niger. They want to, combine their army together and fight, in their own region.
Chad will infiltrate Niger. Oh. Chad might infiltrate Niger.
No, they're not going to infiltrate because the Russian army are already there. Their main security is the Russian army, but they want, because they can't help it anymore. The whole of the Fulanis, all this their terrorists, now moved towards the Chad, and the Chad are fighting on their own because Niger has left them. So they want now to join Niger to fight these people. So obviously the things that are happening in Mali, Burkina Faso is possible to happen in Chad very soon. And that is also now give us advantage as well, because why they are pushing these people and we're pushing them down the east, at the end of the day the whole terrorists will overrun them, completely. Just what MNK said. And when they go back, they will have no home to go into, because their home has been taken over by all these marauders and terrorists they created within their region. So
Sorry, Kama, I have a different opinion to that.
yeah, go ahead.
Basically, what's happening there now is a spoil of war. This is neo-colonization again. The French, the Americans have been driven out of there. So you have the Russians, and where are the French and the Americans coming? They are coming to your doorstep. So it's and that's what is all that is. This is just their own interest. That is what it's all about. We and just like the Prime Minister said, is like if they come, as long as they don't hang on Biafra. But it's obvious. It's obvious their interest is what they are protecting. It's Africa again. They want to share Africa again. This is it. This is what is happening. Everybody is in Africa. Oh, Russia is in this country. France is in this country. America is in this country. And you know how dangerous Pablo Escobar is. He will sell everybody out. I'm pretty sure he's already sold them out. All this noise we are making, we don't want American base, we don't want French base and all of that. All of that is seal and deliver. I am telling you, this is looking very bad because Africa is in their hands again. Because of enablers and weak leaders like Pablo Escobar, who is an enabler, who is going to sell us out, who is selling African out. Can you imagine if we were strong like Niger, like Senegal, and we fight and get our hands and get these people off our necks? But no, We will be the ones sabotaging each other. This African country leader will sabotage the other African country. It's all about what you are going to gain. Everybody is all about, and it's not about the people of Africa. And this is what is happening. And so it's the impact is going to be on us. So who is going to be the one for us? Who is for Biafra? That's where I stand with this your analysis. So for me, a lot going in West Africa, a lot going in the Sahel region. What is the benefit? The question we should be asking is, who is benefiting from all of this? It is not the African people. It is these people who have put their knees on our neck. They have started again. They say there's nothing. Oh, Africa is free. Africa is not free. We can never be free from ourselves if we do not unite, like how Mama Gaddafi has said. We are not uniting. When people, a big country, a country like Nigeria, the zoo, will go and do a different thing. People are driving these people out of their country because they have not served them for all these years. What are we doing? We are opening our hands and receiving them. Where is Africa going? That is my own take on this. Sorry to have taken a bit of your time.
No, it's okay. One thing you will know that Nigeria is made up of different countries. All these other countries are very, very small. They are, just the same, more like the same people, mix up with the Fulanis and, few other tribes and all that. But in Nigeria, it's more like, different countries thinking in different way.
Are
It's
this
not
country, Kama, are this country ready to do what we are doing? These countries that you are making reference to, ordinary relationship between ourselves and the Oduduwas, what have they done? Are these countries that you have mentioned, because it's a dangerous diversity, are they ready to do what we are doing? So, like, let me say something in Yoruba. They will say something like a saying, they feel like I see the me. What it means is that because Steve Tunumbu is there, the Oduduwas, the Yorubas will say, oh, it is our child. We cannot say because our child's bomb is big, we are going to put beads, beautiful beads in the bomb of a Biafran or of another person. It's such a big dilemma that we are in. Thank you.
Yeah, that what you're saying is actually right. Like I said, that our thinking mentality is completely different. But what I'm saying, in the other country that I mentioned, they are fighting against this neo-colonialism, at the moment. For example, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they are fighting, and they're also fighting the Fulanis, because Fulani wanted to use Niger as their second home. They've occupied so many territory. They were building, thinking that they've already captured Niger, and they wanted to use that to put their pipe. The pipe they are taking from the gas pipe, taken from is it Eboma or somewhere around, the gas pipe, the new gas pipe that they are constructing, and they want to go through Niger,
It's from Ohaji Bema.
or Haji Eboma somewhere, and they've already started the work, and now then the Niger people now stuck, get the military took over, and they are trying to fight them back. And thank God that the three group now decided to work together to block them, and they now bring Russia, because Russia is their enemy, already the enemy of West. And these guys, if you follow them on Twitter, or if you follow the speech of especially the young one in Burkina Faso, you know that these people are really, really ready to secure their country. So that's what I'm saying. It gives us advantage, because if you look at during the COVID time, they imported all their marauders from Senegal, from Ghana, from Mali, Burkina Faso, Central Africa. They imported all of them to Nigeria, and they divided them to Yoruba land, all our the the history is there. Every other place were locked down except North, and they were using Dangote trailer, dividing all these boys, putting them and put cow, and then they were transporting them down Biafra land and Yoruba land, but immediately the military took over from all this Sahel, they started fighting as well, fighting against them. So there's less flock of these people into our territory at the moment, So we are fighting them down. They are not coming because those other countries are also fighting them, but they've pushed a lot of them to Yoruba land. But what they did recently, which is about 2 months ago, they also imported all these people from Palestinian, from Afghanistan, from all these terrorists all around the world. They brought them to Nigeria to use them as machineries, But what I'm saying, because these people are fighting as well, it makes our work much easier because we also are fighting, but more people are not trooping in. It's the ones that are already in that we are fighting at the moment. That's why they have a few of them. Instead, they resort in using their military, to do the dirty job. So it's working for our good. We're not asking them to come and fight for us. We are capable. We know we will defend. We're already beating them hands down. It's just the Yorubas that are chameleon on
My
their usual
brother,
way.
sorry, Kama. They are sleeper cells, and these sleeper
Sleeper.
cells, they are sleeper cells, and these sleeper cells, they have left the region you are talking about. They've gone down to what we know now as South, and all of this area. They are there. They are in thousands in there. They are coming from the Cameroon Aziz. They are coming in. There are a lot of them. Bayelsa, they've taken it over. Our side, they've taken it. They've left what you are thinking is there. And they are the big guns in the north have already won Tinubu. These are our foot soldiers. Why? That is why they could not even, when Tinubu wanted to start flexing, I want to fight with Niger and all of that. They want him. These are our brothers over there. You can't do that. What have they done now? The remnants of Hamas are coming in. So as you are replacing one with one, they are bringing in more deadly people. It's a very complicated issue. That's all I just want us to realize.
It is complicated, but mind you that we know our territory. Those people are strangers at the end of the day.
But
Our
they're
territory
already in
belongs
there,
to us.
even though we know our
You know,
territory. My brother, they are already inside our territory, even though you know your territory, but they have already get in there. So right now, as we are talking, they are using a telescope to to get information about that our territory. Because right now you're not fighting them, so they are using this time now to look around to know where is the strategic places for them to hide. You understand? At the end of the day, they will know the place just like you do, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I believe that the way my village, for example, the way we are fighting in my village, the way we blocked our village. I believe that other villages are also fighting in that manner, in making sure that their village, their forest, are completely secure. I believe that other villages are not sleeping as well. These people are not people to live, to allow to stay around you at all. They are evil. They can come in at any time and act. As soon as they walk with their cow and nobody reacts, they will just use that opportunity, come into the village, survey the whole village. But in my village, we don't give them a chance at all within my village. You know, so we know how to scare them. We build our own defense. Or because we had a kind of fight with neighboring village before, so we're more like warriors, always on alert, So I believe that other villages are also doing the same thing as well. So I don't think that is only just my village. The other villages are doing the same, Then plus our own army, working
Sorry,
across.
Kama, there, we've got about 3 people's hands up. So if you can just
Okay.
round up so that we can give other people a chance to say something. Archbishop will be with you in a minute, please. We'll be with you in a minute. Let's come and round up. Thank you.
Thank you. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever they are doing at the moment is working for our good. Is just for us to
Come on, my
carry on,
brother. I
keep
think this
doing.
is bigger than village fight. This is not about village. This is about liberation army. This is about army. Not the fight is not about village fight. This is bigger than village fight. That's just what I
No,
have
no,
to
no.
say.
I'm not talking about fighting in the village. I mean, you in your village not allowing the strangers to come into your village. That's what I mean. I'm not saying that the village fight. Village is not village fight, but you cannot allow strangers to come into your own space and occupy because you're waiting for Biafra Liberation Army to come and secure your village. That is why they will go into some villages and overnight they will overrun them and kill them. Eh, you can't leave everything for Biafra Liberation Army to come and in your own house while you're there. You're supposed to do something before they even come in. In different places we have what we call neighborhood watch. It's not our army that will be coming to check who is walking around your village. It's the village that have to be on alert 24 hours, knowing that we are in a war. That's what I mean by the villages getting themselves ready as well. Anyway, let me leave other people to take the mic. Thank you, everyone, for coming around tonight to do the needful. I greet you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Kama. Thank you for that. We're going to straight away. I don't know. It's Archbishop. Are you able to speak right now? Because you put your hands down.
Yeah, because my hand was so it was paining me. Let me use Nigerian language. It was paining me, so that's why I put
Okay.
it down. But then,
I go get a Aboki rub. I go can't help you rub him. Oh yeah, go on.
no,
Go
I,
on and shatter the table for us. Thank you.
I know they take time. I just go straight to the point. I greet everybody online. I pick the mic because of Mama Choma. There's something she said that made me to pick up the mic because my own thing is 3 things. I give warning and advice, then I ginger people for donation. So that's 3 things I does. Then Mama Choma says something that her mother used to tell her that they are from Israel. So that's the same that thing that her mother used to tell her. I believe it's what made her a member of what we are doing today, and a strong member as well, if I may use that language. Again, I relate it down to what is written in their Bible, that faith coming by hearing and the hearing by the word, not only the word of God, but the word of reality, the truth shaping your mindset. So another thing I want to relate it to is what is, and the Bible also say that then you shall know the truth and the truth shall make you free. That was a lie. I keep on telling people, truth can never make you free when you know the truth. It is only when you know the truth and do the truth, you know that you'll be free. Now that we have known the truth, please, because I wanted to tell or to ask Mama Choma this. Are we telling our children, most especially the girl child, that we are Israelites? Because it will bear seed, fruit in them, that they will maintain it. Because you train a girl child, you train the world. I don't know if you are getting me. So if we are telling our dear child so that they stop, because my annoyance is most of our dear child has been gone astray. This Nollywood stupid real thing is annoying me. So I don't know how much we are doing about what her mother told her, that we are from Israel. Because if your parents tell you the truth, you grow up to find out that it is the truth. You keep on doing the truth, and by that doing the truth, you'll be liberated, you'll be set free. Again, relating to what Kama is saying about all these people coming, whatever, I am assuring everybody, they will try to do coup against those guys leading Burkina Faso, but they will all fail. All their coup plot, they will not succeed because Akachuku Denaya. Again, our Loho, I don't know if I got her name correct, and I listened to her. What then shall we do? Because she had been on this. I believe that those days we have a way that the land even help us to fight. We have spiritual aspect of it that will help us. How do we then activate those spirits in our land to help us to eliminate our enemies? Now that we have known the truth, God bless you.
Thank you, Archbishop. Maybe I know we'll address that next time she comes in. So because we have plenty of hand. Worry, sister, did you want to chip in something before I give it to Obi?
Yes, yes, I
So
want
that
to
we
ship
can,
you.
yeah. So sorry.
I want to say, I want to help the brother, not alone, even myself. What can we do? The only thing we can do is that vote, support, and let us actualize Biafra. That is the only thing we can do. That is why our leaders say the last miracle on this earth, na Biafra. So whatever Lord they tell you, meaning say make you do what? Support, vote, help people to vote, and make Biafra come. That is the miracle, last miracle on this surface of this planet before Shuko Kakabiama. We go dey dance for that heavenly place where we be say we no go die no more, we no go see no more. All the people where we go see, we go permit they come out, they no go enter. Thank you, my sister. Give people mic. Ajay.
All right, thank you. So Eloha was trying to again tell us when for those if you live for those people who do not believe that they are Biafrans, he said, how do you know that you're a Biafran? You know from your culture and your tradition. That's why he narrated all of those things for us. Thank you. I'm going to give it to Simon Ekpa Ikuku. The mic is yours. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you and good evening.
Clear, Frank Khan was up so many times. My hand pen and can carry and come down. I don't know whether I remember him again.
Okay, let
Where
him go
Frank
then.
today?
Yes, now Frank
Let
first.
him go,
You
let
know,
him go. Let him go.
Frank not there here again. No, you don't come out.
Frank is here.
Frank.
Frank Day.
He's here.
Frank Day.
I'm
Frank,
here.
he can go, he
I'm
can
here.
go, he can go. I can be patient enough. I have the time.
Frank, my sincere apologies. I thought it was my and
Accepted.
when I see your face, I think then our prime minister. So I begin the fear, say me cannot give you the mic. So
Accepted.
go ahead, bro.
Accepted. Do you know that some people will come under my post and be referring me as PM? I will tell them I'm not the PM. Oh.
And then take the glory. If they
It's
say you be
funny.
PM, anyway, at least you not use makeup now. You handsome. So like that yeah boy say they use makeup or Theta. Go on, my dear.
No man, that was war. All right. Thank you. Thank you, great France. Thank you, my sister Clarodine. Thank you so much, our sister, our host, university, and all the comrades in the house. I appreciate you all. Mommy Choma, if you are still here, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for coming. Yeah. You know why I pick up the mic? I picked up the mic because of that kingdom. The guy that came here, I don't know if he's still here. If you are listening, kingdom, please.
When you were saying something, I take time to view your profile and your post. You are doing well, but you should not come here to lecture us about forgiveness. Please, don't do that next time. Don't come here to give us words of sober reflection against the evil men who have seated on top of our destiny, on top of our future for decades. If I have my way, I will circumcise them at old age. Who is that person you want us to go and meet to dialogue? Is it Iwanyanwu that find it very difficult to pronounce Biafra? Is it P2B that cannot mention anything about the killings of his people? But when it happened in Zamfara, P2B will go there and donate 50 million. He will use his X handle to condemn it. But it is happening right in his backyard. He will not say anything. Are these the people he wants us to go and meet or say anything with them? Who are, well, I mean, please, brother, kingdom, don't come. If you don't have anything to say, please leave us. All of us, you see here, we are mad for this freedom. We are not here with clear eyes. These people have dealt with us so much and still dealing with us till this minute. Look at what is happening all over the country. I call Nigeria country for people or for our foreign listeners to understand what we are saying. If not that, Nigeria is not worthy to call a country. Yes. Look at what is happening in Oklahoma till today. Where are these people? Edwin Clark of this world, Ned Nwoko of this world, Omo Ovie Agege, where are they? These are the both present serving and past senators. Where are they? Where are they? Great Oboru of this world. Things like this will be happening in their states. They find it very difficult to come out and speak. Are these the people somebody wants us to dialogue with or to romance them? Man, we have gone past this kind of submission. Please, this is why I pick up the mic. If you are a Yoruba, you are Hausa, this is the great and wonderful opportunity you have. Support Biafra exit from Nigeria because we know you don't have the balls to do what we are doing. In Nigeria, only us can do what you see we are doing because we are blessed with this wonderful two men, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. These are wonderful blessings to us. People from other regions are dying to have people like that. People from Zamfara are praying to have people like this man. People from Benue are praying to have people like me and you gathered here today. How many times have you seen Yoruba media, maybe they are freedom fighters. Only Koiki media. Only Koiki. All those evil irats, all the war dogs that was sponsored to fight our prime minister. Have you asked yourself where they are today? They are nowhere to be found, because it is only truth that will stand the test of time. Where are they? They have all scattered, because they have come to realize that this young man is unshakable. This young man is untouchable. The only opportunity you Yorubas have, if you don't know anything you will do, repost our post, tweet, retweet, support this movement. You are Hausa, we cannot tell you to vote because you are not eligible to vote. You are Yoruba, we cannot tell you to vote. We don't do wuru wuru. The only people that are eligible to vote are the people from the 40 states of the United States of Biafra. We don't do wuru wuru. If you do it, it will reject you. Yes, all you will do is to support this movement, support the truth, support the moving train so that you get your freedom as well. Because Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is where somebody will wake up one morning and decide one thing and do one.